Hi, Rob Linhart here in the Hazel's Wine Department, and we've got Zuper Sales for the week of March 20th.
John was the first one to pull you down. He took one drink and he started to clown. Passed you the Hazel, Jane, and Jack. Penelope got you and passed you right back.
Springtime's almost on us, and we've got a nice light lineup to get you started here. First up, we've got the 2020 Cupcake Light-Hearted Pinot Grigio. This is a sort of sugar-removed or low-sugar version of their regular Pinot Grigio here, so less than 1 gram per serving of sugar here. Very, very light, but you're still going to get that beautiful, round, soft Pinot Grigio texture. For that round, soft texture, nice, crisp apple, good, bright lemon, citrus, a sort of a juicier Meyer lemon on the finish coming through. And then, surprisingly, a nice bit of acidity is going to come through. Give some cut, give some crispness to the finish on this wine. So for that low sugar, you're also still going to get a nice, round, fruit-forward Pinot Grigio and a surprisingly crisp finish. Heading off to Portugal now for classic warm weather wine. This is a 2020 Gateway Vinho Verde Rosé. Vinho Verde really doesn't mean green wine, oh, that's how it would literally translate. It's more just young and fresh is really the way we would look at this, and freshness is going to be all over this wine. Lovely, beautiful, think strawberries and cream, white cherry, just a little hint of a melon tone. These wines typically will show a little bit of sugar, sort of mid-sweet style, and that's what you're going to get here, along with just a hint of fizz. The Italians would call this frizzante. So just a nice little bit of bubbles in there to give some lift and life to the wine. Great tangy finish. So again, with some acidity on the finish, it's going to play with that sugar and give you a nice sort of tang on the finish here. Good bite, super refreshing style. Serve this nice and chilled. You could even pour it over ice. That's how they roll in Argentina. And you'll just love to sit back, enjoy as a pre-meal sipper. Last, but certainly not least, we're heading to the far south of Australia here. In fact, we're off the continent entirely for this beautiful 2015 hand-picked Tasmanian Pinot Noir. That's right, they grow Pinot Noir in Tasmania down there. Typically what we see from these Pinots is a long growing season that gives a lot of roundness, great depth and weight to these wines, but there's another side to Tasmania, and that's Burgundy. We tend to see some wines going in the more Burgundy direction, and that's what you're going to find here. Much like the Yarra Valley version we ran a few weeks ago, however, this wine has aged into a very elegant place. So on the light-ish side for a Pinot Noir, but what you're going to get for that is still some very good depth. Nice kind of crunchy cranberry, red berry fruits, a little bit of cherry coming through. But then the Burgundy comes. You're going to start to get into a meaty, smoked meat aspect of this wine. Maybe even a little hint of that earthy mushroom that we find in so many Burgundies. Great, firm acidity here, beautifully balanced. Definitely some oak influence here, but it's very well integrated now. They did use some whole cluster. That means there's stems in the wine, and you'll pick up a little bit of those slightly stemmy, woody notes as well. So a super complex, detailed Pinot Noir. It's aged into a great place. So this is for those Pinot drinkers that are looking for that light, elegant, detailed Pinot. If you're really into those great, big, fat, round Pinot Noir, you might want to look elsewhere.
John was the first one to pull you down. He took one drink and he started to clown. Passed you the Hazel, Jane, and Jack. Penelope got you and passed you right back.